So in the aforementioned fart rune spells, Loki, as I was saying, is the first entity summoned, described as a demon, and the detail of his imprisonment by the gods is mentioned objectively. In medieval iconography, on the Loki stone and on the Gosforth cross, also discussed here in other videos, he appears trapped in the underworld as an allusion to the binding of the devil. Also, the spell mentions the belly and the guts twice. Loki was bound with the guts of his son, Narfi. So, Icelandic magical tradition has filtered the character primarily through his defiance of the divine world and subsequently the negative consequences of this act. Here we have a complete detachment from the pre-Christian animistic understanding and a narrative entirely from the Christian perspective, using this new Loki from folklore with some key ideas or elements from the myths now transported to traditional magic, well, in this case, occultic magic, as a very popular demon now. For more information on the trickster spirit in animism, I have a short video talking about it, right? But this Christian interpretation of Loki as the once trickster spirit now turned demon is still curious. You see, in animism, such spirits, trickster spirits, have the habit of being transgressors and going against the creation of the gods, going against the plans of the gods, which ends up causing events that were not planned by the gods, which open the doors to new creation, open the doors to new types of creations and life, which were not originally planned by the gods, thus giving an enormous dynamic to and of life and existence in the world and in the cosmos. However, from the Christian perspective, this transgression is comparable to that of the fallen angels in the Bible, who in turn, like Lucifer, and not so much as Satan, are transgressive and liberating figures and end up giving humanity that which the divine forbids from being known. Here, Loki, in this new religious vision, becomes a villain, actually. While animism sees the trickster spirit's transgression and messing around with the divine realms and plans as something that must occur in order to allow evolution and the continuation of life to thrive and exist, this same transgression is very differently interpreted by Christianity.